What I learned in boating school is blankety, blankety, blank. I got a cramp in my hand! I failed Somnium twice just to find out that it didn't give me anything. Except tell me the title of the damn game. Well, I already knew that! Why were you feeling down earlier? It was nothing. Did you get jilted or something? No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko. See? You can't be serious. Oh, she split. Oh, that's insane. No. It can't be. Well, hot diggity damn. Everyone's just dying. They weren't holding the punches on this one. Goddamn. The first game was like, oh, hey. Well, there was the one pathway where everyone did die. But, like, I felt like... Yeah, because technically in the true ending of the first game, only 2 people die. And it's 2 people you literally can't save because in that very moment, they were already dead. Which would have been Mizuki's parents. Those are the only 2. Okay, well, actually, I should say... Was his name Ryoma? Whatever the old Yakuza boss guy was. Like Momo's brother. I thought it was Ryoma. I forget. I kind of actually forget names now. But he would have technically been... He would have been killed after... Saito, like, swapped back. So those are technically the only 3 people that died, but we don't really care about Ryoma or whatever, because he was a fucking crime lord that... He was actually part of the original Cyclops serial killings, because he was the whole... He had the infatuation with women's eyes, and that he likes to remove women's eyes. And that was kind of the originality of it, but we also later discovered that removing eyes was part of the prototype sync machines, like, method. So, but technically those 2 were the only people that died. But holy shit, this game, it's like everyone's fucking dying. Like, goddamn. But then again, this is Path A, and it was Path A where, like, everyone died in the last game. So, maybe there's a route where no one dies. I don't know. Before we begin, I want to point something out. The side with the window is the south. Oh god, oh no. You didn't hear that. I really hope you didn't. That was a real bomb under my ass, bro. And the waterfall. I mean, I announce every time I fart, so if you, regardless if you hear it or not, you know that I just farted there. And the waterfall is to the north. I know that. Why are you mentioning it? Shut your mouth and don't. It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you. Okay. Why are you angry? Just sip it and get to work. All right. Virtual reality activation. Oh, sweet. This is one of them's. It's a Northwest statue. It's a wall. Houseplant. The room is inorganic as a whole, so it really stands out. Shattered glass doll. I don't think it's relevant. It's the front desk. It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at a molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument, and she was also bisected while she was still alive. In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer. Yes, that's why I said terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when you were at Yoyaya Park. The estimated time of death is around 1900 today. The culprit is believed to be the terror. Looks like a statue made of iron. Statue is made of iron. It's a wall. Houseplant. The no loophole X symbol. It's a wall. It's a waterfall. Water is flowing down. Okay. Looks like the wall behind this waterfall is made of tungsten. It's a material that blocks X-rays, so I'm not able to see anything beyond that wall. A hidden passageway behind it? Probably not. Oh, wait. Whoa, wait. Oh, there's hidden compartments. There's something in the floor. Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor. This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue towards the pond. An electromagnetic rail under the floor. It stretches from the northeast side of and towards the pond. So we probably got to push the statue and it probably opens up the wall. Wait, what's this? There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board in the front of the desk, so you're able to see them by using X-ray like this. It's as if it was prepared just for us, so who would do something like this? Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation. There are 16 numbers in the diamond shape at the front of the desk. Same kind of rail is over here too. It's even going towards the same direction. Electromagnetic rail under the floor. It stretches to the southeast statue toward the pond. Doesn't seem like anything is hidden. There's a phone back there. There's something embedded in the wall. It's a keypad for a PIN code, but its frame is on there tight. It won't budge. Maybe there's some way to remove it? Another side of the Noble X symbol. There's a device for entering a pin behind the wall. Seem like anything suspicious here? Nothing suspicious. Okay. Oh, whoa! Thermograph. Holy shit! You gotta fucking remind me about thermo before I fucking. Any hidden sources? There's something coming out of it. It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be visible, even with thermo mode, but this place is full of water particles. The light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye. The light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line. An infrared laser is emitting from the southwest statue toward the southeast. It's an infrared laser coming out of the statue too. It's crossing with the other beam. This one's aimed at the northeast, huh? An infrared laser emitting from the southeast statue toward the northeast. Oh! What would you like to do if you got questioned by the police? Accept. Correcty. I became childy. Tell me more. Okey doke. Wow, it's already been 20 minutes? Jesus. Doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. Oh, wait. What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol. And 7 squares, too. If you detect it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat? Must have heating wiring or something embedded in it. There are 7 arrows and squares drawn under the Noble X symbol. The Nanoble? Nanoble? As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in this room. Not on the desk, the walls, or the floor. Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how? It's an expensive-looking office chair. If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor won't appear. The estimated time of death is around 1900 today. The culprit is believed to be the Terror. This is... What is it? Inside Tokiko's womb, there are traces of her having given birth. What? Though, It wasn't recently. It has been more than 20 years ago. Tokiko has a grown child? Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family registry. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any records in any medical institutions in Japan. There are traces of childbirth in Tokiko's womb. Did she give birth to Shoma? What could it mean? Alright, looks like we've investigated what we can for now. Now, let's get solving the mystery. How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you were talking about, right? Yes, so let's begin. The first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor, the electromagnetic rail. The rail leads from the statue towards the pond. Yeah, do you think the statue moves along the rail? It's made of iron, so maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet? It's probably operated with remote control or something, but I didn't find anything like that. Then please. What should we do to the statue? Use force? Yes, we have no other choice. So let's get right to it. Oh, wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting. What do you mean? I mean, when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film. Why are you like this? Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions or I will fire you! Okay, then who's gonna investigate? This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier. The underground rail leads towards the pond, which means... What should we do with the statue? Lubricate floor. Use force? Well, there's not much else we can do, so let's get right to it. You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it! Oh, right, we're still in the rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot. Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right? This is a set? There was an input device behind this. You already know the numbers to enter, right? Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame. It's not like... That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss. So can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits. Oh, I don't fucking know. I didn't memorize it. Can I go back? Was I supposed to memorize the code? Well, how the fuck do I... Oh, log. Durr. Wait, what? That doesn't help me. How the fuck am I supposed to know? I'm assuming it has something to do with the fucking pattern, but they don't... Hang on. What? You're telling me you don't know? No, that's not what I meant. Then spit it out already. I don't What's the code? I'm assuming it has something to do with the fucking numbers that were in the thing, but I don't fucking know that shit. Sauce the Boss from the fucking past wasn't able to figure this puzzle, so I jumped to this moment now because basically what I did is I went back and looked at the image. I just basically Googled it because obviously other people play this game and they have actually, funny enough, this was this exact moment. There was a forum exactly for this moment that they just basically hastily throw you into answering the code. So I just looked up the image, I solved it. It's basically a math problem with the diamond shape of the numbers, but obviously I didn't fucking photographic memorize the numbers. I thought they would give me an option to fucking look at them here. So I'm gonna fucking harp on you devs for not giving me the option to fucking see the code again. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to figure it out? I would have been stuck here forever if I didn't just fucking Google it, but alright. I mean, I fucking solved it by actually, like, fucking figuring out the image, and then I just Googled to make sure I was right, and I have the right answer here, so I will input it now. But just know that I took basically a break, like I paused my fucking game at this moment and then cut to this moment of me fucking figuring it out because the game didn't like give me the option to see the puzzle again. But it's 490109 There we go. Yep, good job. That's probably the answer. Probably? I mean, it's not like I actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not. Bitch. I'm sorry, Tama, that was kind of like bullshit. Okay, the rehearsal's now over. It's time to start. Are you ready? Yeah! Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished the big job, and you need to get out there. Fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance cameras. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used the same special method to get in and out of the room. Now, I want you to consider this situation, and whatever you might be feeling, use it for the performance. Hey, is this really necessary to act? Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready? Action! I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason, and now that I'm done here, I gotta leave. Terrible acting, as usual. Give me a break. Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape? Well, there's an electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used the remote control, but I can't find it, so I'll try forcing it. Something happened. It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue. Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser. What did the culprit do next? He must have also moved the statue with the remote. Okay, go. The statue begins moving via the electromagnetics. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion. Stop! Huh? Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit. But what's the point of... Don't talk back to the director! Don't make me throw a fucking ashtray at you! Oh no! I need to hurry! Someone's gonna come see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already! Good, Ryuki. That's it. That's the performance I wanted to see. But like I said, the culprit probably had a remote. It's fine. This scene is where we should show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in a monologue. Alright, the statue reacted to the laser too. I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 49101095. There. Boom. I'm still PO'd about that, dude. Like, fuck that, man. Like, why wouldn't they let you see the image again? Like, how the fuck was I supposed to figure it out? Just memorize the puzzle instantly and know how to do it? This game really feels like it's dragging on the idea that you need to like understand what the fuck is going on before you do it. But like on a first time run, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? So, like, should I be, like, an actual detective? Should I be writing notes at every clue that I find? I figured, like, the game would allow me to access settings. Look, a hidden door. Maybe if I just, like, canceled it enough times, it would have, like, backed me out, but I don't know. I just decided to give up and fucking just do the puzzle. Just Google the fucking puzzle. It's more than a hidden door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door. This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down. Let's try pushing it. Now we know Terror's escape route and the way he got in. Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room. He must have had used the same method to get out. The statue and Nolupo X symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there. Bum, bum, bum. What is this place? It's a crypt, I think. I don't know. Is that what you call these? It looks like the cathedral in Hisomnium. Oh my fucking god. Because I keep forgetting this is technically past events. Oh my fucking god. This is the cathedral he was in Hisomnium. So we must be rearing the collapse then and like understanding the truth and who came to him. Because remember, this is literally, this whole section of Ryuki is him explaining it in the interrogation room to Mizuki. This is all in the past. It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world. You mean we're underground? Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We cannot connect to the network, so keep that in mind. I estimated the depth by calculating the acceleration and the time we spent in the elevator. Anyway, let's get looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue. What is this cube of Rubik? What is this box? I don't know. The jewel box of Urashima Toro? That one was at the bottom of the ocean. But there's a beautiful princess there, right? Where? I'll kick your ass! I'll kick your ass! What's this? It's mechanical. Some sort of device, maybe? Can you analyze it? Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas. You mean it's safe to open? Probably. Strange device in the box. This is kind of creepy. Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual, like offering a sacrifice. It's not an ironing board, that's for sure. Tokiko, she said Nax isn't a religious group, but this is it's definitely some kind of cult vibe going on. Some sort of sacrificial pillar. The Nax symbol is here too. The Nolupo X. Nonupal. There's a non-upal symbol X, or non-upal X symbol here. This box, there's a strange device inside. Alright, well, what the fuck else do you want me to do? Oh. The elevator door. It leads up to the president's office. Thick pillars holding up the ceiling. Sand is coming from down above. Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us. Well, you see here. That's probably exactly what's gonna happen. I've seen the future. Don't tell me you're going to open it. Well, yeah. Maybe you shouldn't. Why not? Well, just a hunch. It should be fine. You said it's safe to open. I did add probably. Still, we can't just not check it. You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon. You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh? There is no such... There is so much wrong with that statement, but yes, that's the idea. The fuck is that, a butt plug? What was that sound? Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close. The fuck? What the? What? Why do you look like that? What do you mean? Anyway, Hey, freeze! What is this? Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above. There's another one. Damn it. Dude, that was sick. Holy shit. Hey, I said stop! Ah! So he fell into the rubble, not necessarily the rubble falling on him? Farewell, Ryuki Chapter 3 R2. Okay, Abyss HQ, February 13th, Wednesday, 9:15. Boss, I apologize for yesterday. Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped. I'll make up for it. Please, give me another chance. This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades. I think this is a little bit different of a scenario. I'm not gonna fucking lie, but... wait, hold on. My thing was beeping. What material art are you good at? The capoeira! Looks really cool, but it's pretty useless in fighting gamies. Okie doke, boss. The capoeira. Lucha, lucha. I am. I am. I think I am. Sounds good, boss. Alright, I guess explain to me what you mind explaining to me what we're doing here? How's your wink sync looking? I thought you were a bit more capable than I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. The hell? After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle there is. I mean, that's fair. Show motivation? It's all right now, because I am here, half might. Excuse me? What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so please, let me stay on the case. I'll solve this case, no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can. Look, I realize it was kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making this mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew. But I can't just stop now. I should be able to handle this better than anyone. Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes. Any new information about the investigation? Nothing, other than what you already know. Oh, right. There is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The half-body serial killings. It's pretty long, so we're just going to call it the HB case. The HB case. Now, you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick, and they might end up calling you half-brain investigator. So you better start getting this done, Ryuki. I mean, I already do kind of have half a brain, I guess, about Boss's daughter. Your daughter. I'm still not used to hearing that. Oh, well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own. 18. She's older than I thought. You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time. God. Hey, man, I'm just, if it weren't for me, we wouldn't have any leads, right? Like, at least we discovered the crypt and shit. I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki, so I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. I want you to continue investigating this case. Thank you, but I need you to follow orders from above. Orders from above? What do you mean? It's official. Karudo Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer. What? This is for yesterday's fiasco. Wait, you mean like a normal cop? That's terrible. That's way too harsh. However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment. You won't be demoted. 3 days. Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion. It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve this case in 3 days? Ryuki. Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop. Ryuki! Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed. Any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So, just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful. You seem completely out of it, Ryuki. That's because he kind of is. Also, we haven't really solved why he starts, like, spouting random gibberish when he sees those videos. So, like, his mind's being, like, freaked or something. You know what I mean? Ikume Shrine, February 13th, Wednesday, 10:30. Also, hasn't he really, like, been up since, like, a few days ago? Unless we count, like, him zoinking off for, like, those hours before we saw, Tokiko's, half of her body in her office. Like, when we went to go meet her that night. Because after we met with, what's his name? Lian? We saw that video and then, like, zoinked off for, like, several hours. So it's like, unless you count that as, like, sleeping, I don't think, like, Ryuki's gotten proper, like, rest or even, like, food in his body for a long time, so. Are you okay, Ryuki? Yeah, I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think, demoted. Me. You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then, it's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today. Of all the days. About today. Today was the day I lost my other half. I pulled out a broken watch from my pocket. I had a younger twin brother. He had such a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was. His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and he got run over, crushed half of his body. This is the watch he was wearing. His time had been frozen since, and I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history. I hate that criminal. I hate that criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all. Then, are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins. Ryuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it. Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now. Why I became a sinker. The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into the hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker. So you could transplant an AI ball. Me. The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss. Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now. I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel a lot of the emptiness has been filled. Ryuki. Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother. I'm going to catch the HB killer. Yeah. Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation. So, got any new intel? What? I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me? Please, ma'am. Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horodori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma. Oh, whoa, 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 hey, whoa now. About Chikara. Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past. His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality? It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved. Human experiments? Anyway, word moves fast, and the research institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated. But what about the current institute? It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Ryuki Chieda, Kizuna Chieda's father. Am I saying that right? Chieda? Who is Ryuki Chieda? Ryuki Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be in the list of the world's most wealthiest people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, and founder of Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and National Goodwill Ambassador. And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, ION. Is that how I say ION? I think I'm saying that right. ION? It's an orphanage. It seems that's where he is now. What is it that bothers you about Shoma? The location indicated in the hidden message in BATS 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right? Yeah, but it actually wasn't Horodori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horodori Institute. Then where was it, really? I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horodori Institute. Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now? I don't know. It looks like he turned off his smartphone. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeji said? Yes, he really loves the Ferris wheel too. He'd almost in middle school, and he comes here by himself all the time. Ferris wheel. The one on the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Well... Oh. Wait. Before you go, we have a call from Iris. Oh, Ryuki! There's something I wanted to tell you about the case. What is it? Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemoniskit later? Lemoniskit, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay, thank you. Our destinations are decided now, but... Ioen, Misatan, and the third is Lemoniskit. There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble and Golden Mama! Mama! Ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Marble and Golden Yokocho. Oh shit, she got the whole get up now, god damn, sheesh! Ah, Mama, the informant. You suspect she might know something. That's right. Then let's get going. Yeah, let's go. Oh, stop, honey. I'm so glad Mama's back. Let's go. I'm excited. AO and Garden, February 13th, Wednesday. Huh? Ryuki, why are you here? To question people for the investigation. Why are you two here? Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes. She really loves kids. Yeah, I found it quite soothing. It energizes me. I'm just tagging along. That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids here pretty good. I feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass? Big Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well. Is your dad around? It's a jungle gym. Castle slide. Playground steps. Spring thing. Dormitory. Flower bed. Seesaw. Tree. Okay. Why do you call Mizuki Big Sis? We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I've been living with another girl since I was 9 years old. Another girl? Not your relative? No, we're not blood related. We were in the same age, but I refer to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister. There's something about Mizuki that reminds me of her. I see. Beautiful and collected. Huh. Why does it look like your eyes offend me so much right now? Is she not with you anymore? When she turned 15, she was adopted, so we did not live together any longer. You're close with Mr. Date, huh? Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I've been showing my gratitude with some home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he's unable to go home for whatever reason. Like when we got into a big fight and I kicked him out. As we continue to interact, we have come to form some sort of a mutually beneficial relationship. You must like Mr. Date, Kazuna. Yes, but merely as a friend. She was pretty direct about it. Yep. The old vibrating bed of a man would never be viable romantic candidate. About the questioning. You mentioned you were questioning people. Is someone here related to the case? I'm here to talk to your father, Mr. Richi Chieda. What? My father? Yeah, I heard he's here. He is, though I believe he is currently in a meeting. I see. Then I guess I'll wait until he's done. It's Kazuna. She has a gentle smile on her face. How are you? It's alright, because I am here. Half might. What? You just seem kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well. But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit. Wait, where are you looking, perv? Huh? You brought it up. By the way, is that a bullet wound? Yeah. Doesn't it hurt? No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer, but I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard. Oh, my thingy. What skill can defeat an old man? Seon Nage? Tomoe Nage? Oso Togari? Yoko Shisho Gata? I have no idea what any of those mean. This one seems really cool, so I'm going to go with that one. It won't do it, T. I just can't get myself to do it, T. Alrighty then. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Being here takes me back.
Oh shit, Richie. What should I give him? He kind of gives me a, let me break it down for you, Mark. So, what is it you wish to discuss?
Father?
And who is this?
Mr. Ryuki from the police. He is investigating the HB case.
I see. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Karuda Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions? That's fine, but I don't have much time. I'd appreciate it if you'd make it quick. You're Mr. Richie Chieda, I presume? Indeed I am. An investor and founder of the Chieda Foundation. You're also the chief director of AON and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics. Is that right? And all of that has kept me quite busy. So, you already know all about me. What do you want me to say? This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us. I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him. Do you know about the case? Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I've suffered heavy losses because of it, and it is quite the aggravating incident. As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible, before they waste any more of our taxes, that is. Ugh. About your relationship with Chikara. Well, he is the director of the research institute I am funding. Or maybe I should say, was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship. He was quite, well, an eccentric individual. And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job. Was there any work-related trouble? Not at all. You seem to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gained nothing from his death, and I've suffered nothing but losses because of the incident. In other words, I am a victim as well, and you suspect me. Of all people, the police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness. Seriously, what is with this guy? If only he didn't have so much authority, we could pin something on him and book him. Well, hold on now. About Chikara. I understand you are majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information. What are you trying to say? I explained the information about Chikara that Tama had obtained, about the dubious research that he had been conducting, about the rumors of human experiments, and that his research facility was forced to shut down 9 years ago, along with the fact that Chikara disappeared in order to avoid being investigated, and that the current research institute was built after the heat from that incident had settled down. Did you know all of this? I did. You provided the capital required to rebuild the research institute, did you not? Yes. Why did you decide to fund it? The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. The research had a great deal of value and potential. Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases, not to mention all the children who can't live a normal life due to illnesses they were born with. I have seen the suffering of so many people precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all those people. I brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues, and I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if I can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support in it. In other words, I invested in the future of the research institute could bring us. Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has any incurable diseases? No. And of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago. About Jin. Jin Fure? You mean the first victim? Of course I know him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him. Were you close with him at all? Not particularly. I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other. About Tokiko. Who is that? The president of Nax Japan. Nax? I'm not familiar. I've never heard of it. Do you have an alibi? What were you doing 2 days ago, February 11th around 8 p.m., and on February 9th at 6 a.m.? What is this supposed to be? Confirming my alibi? Yes. Well, it's only a formality. I see the police have no problem wasting people's time. Well, fine. 2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza. I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel in Kyoto. Tama? I just checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
What is it?
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Kizzy's invited me a bunch of times before. Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained. I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime. A friend of Kizuna is welcomed here.
Ryuki, I just looked into AO and I came across some interesting information. 23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
What?
That child was 6 at the time. His name was Uru Shomizuki. It was reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help whenever you can get it. Is there anyone else I can wink sync? Okay, no. About Uru Shomizuki. Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask. What is it? It's about Uru Shomizuki. You remember him, don't you? Yes. I will never forget. The Iowan missing child. That's what the media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? That case was never solved, and the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache. Ask about the missing child case. As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take the most of the blame? After immobilizing so many investigations, they weren't able to find a single clue. What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster. It doesn't seem like he's lying either. Though, it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now. Father! Oh, God. Please let me marry your daughter!
I swear I'll give her a good life. I swear it to the heavens. So please, please, give me permission to marry your daughter. Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes, goodbye, father.
Wait! Please don't ignore me! Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Wait! We met at Masushita Diner 2 days ago.
You're an unemployed guy, Leanne. You're the unemployed guy, Leanne, right? Didn't you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go! Tomorrow! That's a no. In other words, you're a leech on society. I never suck anyone's blood.
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day. Oh, but it's non-alcoholic. And you dare call me father. To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. How rude! I'm a human being, thank you very much. And I am not a pole vaulter. In any case, stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you any time of day anyway. Oh, wait! This fucking guy. Oh, actually, wait, we should question him, because didn't he, while we were zoinked off going Jiao Shang Hong Shang Go, he was fucking doing whatever the terror was asking him to do. Or at least I'm assuming it's the terror. Because he got a similar request to do something like Chimpei did. Oh, Kizzy's dad must be really busy. I don't think that's the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
We meet again. Oh, it's you again. You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow. Not that I want to be connected with a dude. About Kizuna. As you know, I met Kizzy 2 days ago at Masushita Diner. When I saw her, it was love at first sight. I tried to get her attention. When Kizzy left the diner, I followed her. And she boarded a train, and I spent all my money to get on the same one. When she went into the girls' bathroom, I followed her. Ryuki cuff him. But I decided not to go inside. Even though she kept ignoring me, I never gave up to trying to talk to her. And finally, in Yoyagi Park, she acknowledged me. Kizzy finally decided to accept my love.
I told him it was acceptable to be strictly friends. So you gave in?
You set a bad precedent there.
However, I believe you promised you would be more serious about your job search. I do not associate with those who do not work, let alone be friends with them.
Yeah, but I was here yesterday, so...
It was indeed helpful of you to play with the children. However, that does not conclude your promise to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like we were destined to be together, Kizzy. I want to stay by your side. Destined? My name, Lien, is spelled L-I-E-N. In French, Lien means bond. Just like Kizuna means bond, in Japanese. Well, how about it? That's destiny, right?
Sounds a bit of a stretch.
I agree. About Mr. Chieda. I totally crashed and burned today. All because this thing caused a misunderstanding. That wasn't the issue. Meeting the parents is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I wanted to calm my nerves a bit, but I'm definitely gonna get his approval the next time we meet. That's some real positive thinking. Damn right! If you aren't in it to win it, you've already lost!
Maybe you could learn something from him, Ryuki.
Don't even suggest it. But I was basically told that I'm useless just 3 days ago. I can't say it doesn't sting after hearing it so many times. What happened 3 days ago? Remember how I said I got fired from my cleaning job? The place I worked was Horodori Institute. What? I actually used to be a thief. I was so good at lockpicking, they called me the master of unlocking. I used my skills to borrow valuables many times. I've gone clean, of course. I got arrested, did my time, and I haven't stolen anything since. I was so stupid back then, and I honestly regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Chikara Horodori, the director, found out about my criminal record, and he fired me. He told me a person who falls to those depths can never rise again. Damn it, it's just not fair. I've been working hard since I got out of jail. That's why I was like that back at the diner. By the way, to be honest, I was debating whether I should just kill myself. That's when an angel appeared before me.
Me?
That's right, Kizzy. You. I felt saved. I wanted to give it my all and live again. You saved my life.
Leanne, please tell me one more thing.
Anything.
You have not stolen a single thing since you were released?
Yeah, of course I haven't.
So you haven't used your lockpicking skills either?
Huh?
Hold on. Don't tell me you broke into someone's house.
No, that's not wrong, but it's wrong. It's true that I opened a lock and broke in somewhere, but it wasn't committing a crime.
Ask about the break-in.
The thing is, last night...
Last night? You broke into a house?
No, not a house. I guess I have to say it. I broke in to Horodori Institute.
What?
Oh, but like I said, it wasn't a crime. It was for an investigation. I was, helping the police.
The police? Strange. I didn't hear anything about that. Maybe it was related to the HB case?
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything. So I didn't take anything either. Please believe me!
Wait, so who asked you to do this investigation?
I can't tell you that. It's supposed to be a secret.
Secret? You just told us the whole thing.
Anyway, I just want you to know I didn't do anything illegal. At all.
Oh yeah, that's real convincing. Very well. I will trust you, Leanne.
Oh, thank you. You really are an angel, Kizzy.
You think those two are going to end up together at the end of the game? I don't know. They seem like a good pair. I like it. So I'm all for it, but I don't know if it's going to happen. It might be one of those like unrequited loves. Where he'll like just keep trying and she'll just deal with it.
Oh crap! I forgot to mention something important. I should have said this earlier, Kizzy. The order was supposed to be the other way around, but here goes. Kizzy, please marry me!
Wait a minute, is that? I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with glass slippers someday. That's my dream. Not an engagement ring, but an engagement shoe.
I brought them using my entire life savings. Please, accept.
I cannot accept that. The face he's made. Ooh. We would need to have a relationship for an adequate amount of time first.
What?
Kizzy.
You mean you'll date me?
No, that's not what I meant by relationship. I meant that we would need to spend time together as friends.
How long? How long? Hey, how long would you need to be friends?
Well, 5 years. No, perhaps 6. If after 6 years you still feel the same way, then...
Okay, got it. Then I'll take good care of these for 6 years.
What? Seriously? What if you lose them or break them?
Hey, I have a good idea.
Oh?
Oh, they're gonna bury it here. It's like a time capsule. There. Oh, that's kind of cool. I put... Wait, oh my fucking god. Wait, 6 years. It just clicked to me. So wait, I'm assuming once we go jump to the future, to the current time, it's 6 years later, this might be an event where we like dig this up and then have the glass slippers again. Because I keep forgetting right now everything's in the past. This is like 6 years prior to like the current time of the game. I put the glass slippers in there. And the letters. I wrote out how I feel now in one of the letters, and the other.
I have written how I currently feel in the letter.
This is a time capsule. We'll bury it here, then dig it out 6 years from now. If you still feel the same way as what's written in the letters in 6 years, yeah, then you'll accept the shoes. Right, Kizzy?
Yes, then... perhaps... Huh? You know, this is kind of romantic.
I didn't know you had this sort of side of you, Ryuki. Okay, I'm burying it now. Oh, I can't wait. 6 years!
6 years is a pretty long time. You sure you're gonna feel the same way?
Of course! My love is eternally undying! Huh? Kazuna, what's wrong?
Oh, that again.
What?
You know how dogs pee when they get excited? It's kind of like that.
I don't get it.
Just watch. Let us begin. Start the music!
Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. I'm gonna have to learn all these songs, honestly. I have been getting good with Rainbow Arrow, though, or Invincible Rainbow Arrow is called. That's Iris's song. Oh, is it gonna jump? Is it gonna jump in time now? Or maybe not. No, it was just a leaf. A leaf! A leaf! I thought so 2 days ago, too. You really are good at dancing, Kazuna.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Well, I need to get going now.
Yeah, see you later. Have a nice day.
Good luck with the investigation. That was cool. Ooh, sweet. I got another, What should I do if an old guy attacks me? Hit epigastrium, crush throat, kick chin, hit temple.
Um. Well, usually, so actually, I actually kind of learned some self-defense. Um. And the first areas that you should like try to like go for is the nose, throat, or poke the eyes. But a lot of cases, like especially if they're wearing glasses or something, that might not be a viable option. And then the sternum is like a kind of a hit or miss, because that's like you can, if you hit, you have to like hit them right, and it won't work all the time, but you can obviously knock the wind out of someone, I think, if you hit them like in their sternum. So those aren't really hit, but it's like usually like the chin. Oh, I forgot about the chin. The chin too. If you can get them to like maybe bite their tongue or something. But my personal favorite, honestly, I would go for the throat. Like, the throat is probably, like, for me, like, the easiest, like, most vulnerable. And granted, like, the problem with the throat is that, like, it's one of the few that if you hit it hard enough, you can crush someone's windpipe and kill them. So it's like hitting someone in the throat, be prepared to like, and again, I'm talking like self-defense purposes. I'm personally not trying to like kill someone. It's just like, you know, if you like hit someone in the throat with like the webbing of your hand, like kind of like karate chop them almost, like you can at least like knock them, like, ooh, you know, get the wind out of them, make them maybe like suffocate a little bit, but like it shouldn't kill them. But like if you punch someone in the throat, you can very easily crush and kill them. So it's like that's kind of one of the spots where it's like, well, you got to be prepared to maybe potentially kill someone in defending yourself. With most of the other options, it's kind of like easy to just kind of injure someone and get out. But my personal favorite is still the throat, so I'm going to crush their throat. Not for amateurs. Don't crush Buddha statues. Yeah, I could see why that's crazy, because, again, you kind of have to, like, if you're, like, a throat hitter when it comes to, like, self-defense, you gotta, like, be prepared to potentially kill the person. So I guess I'm starting to see that I'm moving towards the crazy side of things, I guess. But that's my personal favorite. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not afraid. If someone's going to threaten my life, like, I don't give a shit if they die or not. Like, I'm defending my life. I don't give a shit. Like, you got up in my personal business, so I'm going to defend myself. Wow, I like you a lot. Whoa. Tama, why do you always talk about that kind of thing? What kind of thing? I want to hear you say it. The sexy kind of thing. Kind of life advice. Worried about work? That's right. Mm-hmm. No one at work sees your real potential. Oh, this is new. That's right. You're doing well. That person does not have the right to be a superior. Fill their desk with porn magazines. That'll guarantee you'll get evaluated properly next time. You're not a good fit for the company. I mean, I guess that works. I don't see how filling their shit with porn mags is gonna give me a better evaluation, but whatever. If Tama says it, then it must be true. Lian, Kizuna, Mizuki. Okay, alright, we're good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Department Store Misatan, February 13th, Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, Mr. Ryuki! What are you doing here? Here to see me on stage, perhaps? Sorry, but I won't be performing today.
He isn't? Aww.
Actually, I'm here to talk to Shoma. To Shoma? Uh-oh. Did we just get someone in trouble? Quick, Shoma, hide the cocaine! We gotta make like a tree and fuck off! Okay, now that would be funny. This American boot better kick your ass back to Russia.
Why am I on a Ferris wheel with you?
Aren't you having fun? I would be if you weren't here.
Ryuki, Shoma is actually responding to the conversation this time. This is proof that the chastity belt of his heart is loose. If you shove yourself in there, he just might open up.
Could you please not phrase it like that? Praises one-wheel robot. That robot you showed me the other day was really cool. If you're that skilled, I'm sure you've gotten offers from lots of companies.
Not really. It's nothing special. I'm really just into robots.
But even an amateur can tell that robot was filled with impressive technology, and the one-wheel design is beautiful.
Well, I knew I had to run on one wheel. It had to run on one wheel for sure. It was really hard getting the self-stabilization feature working with the one-wheel design. Like, major electronic companies make one-wheel robots to show off their advanced tech. Also, what's really great about my robot is its load capacity. It doesn't look like it, but it can easily carry up to 45 pounds, and I want to upgrade it more so it can carry double that.
I see.
I know you don't really care.
Looks like I won't go that way, the way it did last time.
I guess flattery won't get us anywhere.
About Mizuki.
I told you before, she's just a classmate. We're not friends, and I don't know much about her. Supposedly, she's attending school from her house near the harbor, but I guess her permanent address is in our school district or something. That's why she goes to the same school as me.
So you do know a lot about her.
No, that doesn't mean anything. Not like I'm even slightly interested in that uggo. Well,
he really is a kid, huh? About Komeji.
I don't want to talk about my dad. I told you before, I don't even want to think about him.
About Komeji.
Will you cut it out already? I don't want to talk about my dad.
About Komeji.
I already told you. I hate him. Happy now? I hate him so much, I didn't even want to say it out loud.
But you were with him earlier.
I was here alone at first, then Dad came. He wanted to make up.
Make up?
Dad and I are fighting. I ran away from home yesterday.
You ran away from home? What are you fighting about?
My friends made fun of me.
How is that related to your dad?
Because it's my dad's fault for being so pathetic. Pull yourself together. Show me how cool you could be on TV. That's what I said to my dad. Then
I bring smiles to the audience. If I can do that, I don't care if I get mocked. That's what it means to be an entertainer.
When he said that, I blurted out, "That's why Mom got sick of you and left." Dad turned bright red, and
then why don't you just leave too?
That's why I left the house.
Damn. You hate your dad that much?
Do you think I could like someone like him?
A stupid old comedian gets clowned on all the time. He barely ever goes on TV either, and when he does, it's always some ridiculous thing like getting piping hot Odin shoved into your mouth. The day after he goes on air, I always get made fun of by my friends. I hate it! I'm sick and tired of it! Are you sure you don't actually like your dad? I told you I hate him! Everything about him! I hate him so how much he drinks and how he acts so cocky and stubborn when he drinks. He talks about all these big dreams and he can never achieve. When he sobers up, he remembers what he did when he was drunk and squirms under his blankets. Isn't that sad? Makes me hate him even more. I wish the way his nose hair is always sticking out. The way he wipes his face with sanitary napkins, stupid, awful singing in the bathtub. Everything about him is creepy, awful, and pathetic. I hate him! For hating someone so much, he sure pays a lot of attention. They say there's a fine line between love and hate. It's no good. Shoma won't open up no matter what I bring up. Looks like we won't get through with the orthodox method. Which means we'll have to try our luck with his father. Yeah, but what's he gonna know? He does, we still kind of should press him about the, I guess, the shady dealings and stuff, you know? Also, why the hell are we always meeting in the fucking Ferris wheel? Like, can't we? All right, Shoma, it's my turn to get questioned by the police officer. Let's go into the Ferris wheel. Like, step into my office real quick. It's just the fucking Ferris wheel. Like, what the hell? Boy, I'm glad you invited me to the Ferris wheel too. Thank you. Our objective is still to unlock Shoma's chastity belt. You're still going on about that? It would be tough to question Komeji about tricky subjects if Shoma was nearby. That's why you invited him here, right? Yeah, but now that I think about it, we rode this Ferris wheel together 2 days ago. Well, Mr. Ryuki, it seems like your investigation is going around in circles. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? If it's about the case, there isn't much else I can say. Why are you wearing your stage outfit while you're not performing today? This is the only outfit I have right now. I actually have another set of personal clothes, but I ruined those 2 days ago. But this bow tie, I'll be fine as long as I have this. Okay, you can't stare at me like that and say that, dude. Holy shit. Get your Minecraft-looking ass head out of here. Or should I say Shovel Forge? Isn't it nice? Shoma bought it for you, didn't he? That's right. Even if I only have one set of clothes. I can wear this or take it off depending on how I'm feeling. And wow, that's as if I changed it to a completely different outfit. Not really. Yeah. Whoops, it would be terrible if I lost it, so I better put it back on. This tie, Shoma chose it for me so I could really shine on stage. When I wear it, feels like Shoma's cheering me on. Gives me strength. It's my personal precious treasure. Ask Komeji about himself. I used to be a real big shot when I was known as the Quiz King, remember? But I let it get to my head, and as soon as I became a comedian, things flipped completely, and there was no hope for me to move up in the world. My wife got sick of me and left. I've been raising my boy alone ever since, and yet... Do you regret becoming a comedian? Not at all! I'm proud of being a comedian, and at the same time, I'm not proud of my lack of success. I've put Shoma through such hardship. It's inexcusable. About Shoma's lie. After some careful consideration, I told Mr. Komeji that it's highly likely Shoma lied about the message hidden in Bats 490. Shoma Lied? Yes. I see. I don't know much about that hidden message thing, but Shoma is a good boy. He wouldn't lie for no reason. I know it's not that convincing, coming from his father, but he must have had a reason to lie. How can I get the truth from Shoma? I have no idea. I can't really talk to him right now myself. I'm sure you're aware, but I got into an argument with Shoma yesterday. What is that? Shoma made it for me when he was little, but yesterday, he ripped it up and threw it away. It was really important to me. I want to make it up, but
it must be difficult, considering how things are now.
It's all my fault. The argument only happened in the first place because of my lack of success. Well, maybe just get funnier jokes, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. Being a comedian isn't that hard. You just gotta be a little racist and not care about people's feelings. Maybe that's his problem. He's not racist enough. Mr. Ryuki, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. What is it? Oh, never mind. Please forget about it.
What was that about? Sounded like he wanted to tell me something important. Hey, Ryuki, why don't you try wink syncing with him?
Yeah, I'll try taking a peek. Am I standing up in this thing? Did he just like get up out of his seat and then just do these hand motions? Oh shit. Hey, asshole! I know you're in there. Deadline on payment passed a long time ago. Cough it up, you bastard. Oh, it's the loan sharks again. A different set of guys came by yesterday. And the day before that. I've been borrowing from so many different places. I don't know who's who anymore. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to the police about it. Sounds like you're in debt, my guy.
So, he borrowed money from a lot of people.
He must have been in real trouble if he even got involved with loan sharks.
But why can't he talk to the police about it?
Don't tell me. Supposedly he has a connection to the Yakuza. Word is, he's involved with some dangerous transactions. So he did lie about that. Interesting, Mr. Komeiji. Komeiji, you wouldn't happen to be struggling with debt, would you? What? How did you...
I knew it.
That's what you wanted to tell me, right? Why can't you get the police involved? Is it because you're buying and selling on the black market? What are you talking about? I would never do something like that. I tried asking Komeiji more questions, but no matter how much I questioned him, he didn't admit to any involvement with the Yakuza. In the end, I was unable to find clues leading to the key to Shoma's heart. Well, gosh dang it, what am I even doing out here anyway? Someone else is just going to turn up dead and I'll have no new clues. And then I'll get demoted and then everyone will laugh at me. But at least I'll still have Tama. I tell you what, I can go on through any sort of pain if I had a hot mommy AI lady in my brain. Comforting me and then tying me up and telling me how pretty I am or something. I don't fucking know. Seems kind of like a good time to me. Huh? Shoma isn't here. Where did that boy run off to? We still haven't made up. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryuki. I need to go find Shoma now. So, well, bye for now. Excuse me.
Komeiji and Shoma. Huh. It's clear they're both hiding something. Even if we chase them down and ask them again, we'd get the same result.
I guess we have no choice. Let's go somewhere else for now.
Yeah, let's.
Let's go to Marble. Let's go to Marble.
I can't wait to see Mama again. I'm excited. I miss Mama.